Welcome into the podcast, everybody. This is the Raw Relationship Podcast, and I'm sitting next to my beautiful wife,
Candy.
and I'm Brett. And thank you all so much for who have been listening, paying attention, giving us some feedback. Hey, let us know. Do you like these shorter episodes? We're doing about 15, 20 minutes instead of 45. So do you like it? Are you digging it a little more? Are you more inclined rather to tune in?
I think that I would be more inclined to tune in if it was a little bit shorter, just because life's so busy. But those longer episodes have so much cool stuff in them.
Yeah,
They do.
So we're finding our balance. So this is a podcast where we just talk about whatever pops up today. We have no idea what we're going to be talking about until
The raffle.
Ms. Candy Dawn pulls up her raffle on the iPad, and there's I don't know, 50 some subjects in there.
Yeah, we've
And,
gotten some subjects from listeners and watchers, so thanks for those.
Yeah, let us know if you have one you want to throw in the old hopper there.
And
oh shit, here we go.
here we go.
Here we go. What are we going to be talking about? Oh, my
What are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk
Hit it
about?
again. One more time. One more time.
And please be something good.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. What is it?
Green flags and red flags.
We haven't done this one? No, I don't think we have.
I don't think so.
Hmm. Okay.
So this is like green flags and red flags in a relationship.
In a partner. In a partner.
In a partner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your partner does something, or your prospective partner does something that you're like, oh, that's such a green flag. Or that, oh man, that's a red flag. Maybe I should rethink this whole thing.
Yeah, like turn around and run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So I think narcissism.
Red flag. Penalty on the play.
But you know what the thing is about narcissists is they present themselves as Prince Charming in the beginning. Or Princess Charming,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter, male or female. Narcissism is alive and well.
I'll tell you what, the thing I've noticed about narcissists is I don't think they know that they're narcissist.
Yeah, that's part of it.
So that's a red flag in itself. It's like it's just such a pervasive part of their personality,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't even know that that's what they're doing.
Do you think that there are some out there that might actually know and manipulate that way? Or do you think it's actually just like like a self-undiagnosed illness that everybody else is going, "Oh my God, this person is such a narcissist"?
That's a good question. I don't know. We've both been involved with narcissists. I think now
That is why I brought it up. It is a red flag.
Now we're both saying that a narcissist doesn't know they're a narcissist right off the bat. I don't think either of us are narcissists.
You and me?
Right.
I
Yes,
don't-
correct. I don't think so.
Wait, are we? Do you think I am?
We both certainly have an ego,
Right.
and not an over the top, but everyone has an ego, an id, or whatever you call it. But we're not consumed by our ego. We don't have to be right all the time. We don't have to be the top dog all the time.
And we
don't
are
have to be-
concerned about other people. I think that narcissism has narcissism is almost like a fake compassion.
Okay.
Whenever
yeah.
you want to feel better about yourself, there's a fake compassion for somebody else, but when you actually really need them there, they're non-existent. Or, in the beginning of relationships, sometimes with narcissists, it'll start out really, really intense and I love you, and then all of a sudden things just kind of start to go and now all of a sudden you're fighting and chasing for that feeling that they gave you in the beginning, and they don't care. They feel like, well, why are you bugging me so much?
I
Well,
already
you
got
held
you.
my hand every day for 6 months, and now all of a sudden you don't want to hold my hand anymore,
No, because I already got you. I already got the dopamine rush of getting you.
and now I need to chase something
And-
else.
Yeah,
That's typically where that goes, huh?
I think so.
Okay, so
think
red
so.
flag, narcissism.
Yeah, narcissism is how would you describe narcissism? I mean, it's like to me it seems like I mean, I know, like I said, we've dealt with them, but like it's almost like a super egotistical but they keep that part on the very down low, but it really is all about them, right? Is that kind
Yeah,
of
and
how
it's
you
the
describe it?
craziest thing because somehow it's almost like they're programmed, like almost AI, like a robot. Like they're programmed to make you feel like they're actually caring, and then
Yeah.
they flip it around to themselves somehow. It's they're self-beneficial, if you will. But one of the things that I really noticed about in my past with narcissists is they don't ever take the blame for anything.
Okay, cool. Is that I'm not cool, but I just I
He's like, cool, that's me. No, I'm just kidding.
that
I'm just kidding. It's not him. Not at all. We're just joking. We're joking.
because my brain was just going ahead a few steps, and you kind of teed us up for the next. So I would say my red flag would be gaslighting,
Hmm.
which is a huge part of dovetails into narcissism.
Totally,
right?
totally dovetails. Yeah.
And for the longest time, I had a really hard time understanding what gaslighting is. But basically, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's basically like when you go, "Hey, I'm really upset because you did this,"
And it never
and
happened.
they go, "No, no, 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 it wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. You're totally mistaken. Wow, you're really out of your head. It was actually this. This is what it was. It wasn't nefarious at all. There's nothing wrong there. You are clearly misunderstanding the whole situation. Sorry, little one. You didn't. You're misunderstanding everything."
And I'm kind of laughing and feeling a little bit sheepish over here
Right.
because I have done that to you in the past. And that was it wasn't a lot, but okay. So I'm known to every now and then get a little bit jelly. This man is hot, and sometimes you can feel a little insecure because he gets flirting a lot, and it is what it is. There was a time when you were very flirtatious with someone, and it upset me, right? But it was also wrong of me to get upset. So when you called me out on it, made it seem like, no, that's not what was going on. I wasn't upset. And
Oh.
I feel like I didn't realize how upset I was.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But to gaslight is wrong. So, and
Yeah.
this is like very beginning of our relationship. So red flag, thanks for not leaving me. I gave him enough green flags to stick with me.
Yeah, the greens outweigh the red for sure.
The greens out was, so that's good. But that happens in relationships, and I don't. You have to communicate too. Like, is it a red flag? Is it a green flag? There has to be stepping stones with each other that you have to understand. Like, you had to understand that I was with a cheating asshole who I caught in the bathroom having sex 3 weeks before we got married.
Right.
And I still married him.
Yeah.
Narcissist.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so we have, and you've had your experiences too. I don't think gaslighting is as intertwined with narcissism as never taking blame. It's always somebody else's fault. You're always the victim. It's gaslighting, I think, is something that is done to try to usher people to agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Or well, I think
Or
there
sweep
is a
it
lot
under
of
the rug?
deflecting. There's a lot of deflecting in gaslighting.
Okay.
With a lot of no, that's not what it was. That's not what it was. You're clearly mistaken. Again, we're Gen X. Gaslighting is a whole new term for us, so I may be mistaken, but I think that. Whoa, what's going on back here?
I don't know. Welcome to the cleaner. That's fine. We're not going to cut. We're not going to cut it out. But yeah, I completely agree with you. Deflecting is a huge part.
Yeah, and the whole ego. So, again, I don't want to stay on red flags. I want to kind of bounce back and forth between red and green flags.
Right. Same.
But yeah, just to dovetail into this, one last thing on before we jump into a green, the whole ego, just super egotistical, is like if you're at a date with somebody and they don't ask any questions about you,
Oh God.
and they're just like, so yeah, I did this, and then I went and hiked Kilimanjaro. Also, I have a black belt in karate, And then did you see the car I drive? Yeah, that's me.
Kind of a
And
big deal.
yeah, see my watch. Check out my watch, by the way. Yeah, I'm loved by everybody. Everyone. Let me tell you how many compliments I've gotten just today.
Yeah, there's been. So I was going to the coffee shop earlier, and and then you would try to say something about yourself, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, me. I like coffee. I actually own a couple of coffee stores." It's like the girl on Saturday Night Live, Penelope.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah. I know that you really like grapes, but I grow them. I own a vineyard. I am a grape. My sister's a grape. We're the best grapes that make the best red wine.
Right.
So.
all right. So I had a couple green flags in my head. I have one. I'll just put in my pocket for right now. But to just kind of continue on that thread, the opposite of that is a green flag would be someone who's like super genuinely interested in you, in your story, and your life, and wants to listen more than talk.
I was still a green flag. No, I completely agree. We have a great relationship. We had a really good beginning as well. There was a lot of back and forth. There was red flags, green flags, but there was a majority of green flags. And I agree with you. Somebody who genuinely wants to know about you. A green flag for me is also reciprocation physically.
Okay.
I mean, some people are like, "Oh my God, don't try to hug me or whatever." But like, I kind of like the little flirting and just the. That's a
Sure.
green flag for me. I need to be flirted with. I like flirting.
I think that's
Yeah.
yeah. I 100% agree with that. I mean, just the reciprocal touch. I'm gonna hold your hand in public. I'm gonna put my hand on your leg while we're watching a movie on the couch, and
But that's if
on
you're a
and on
physical
and
person,
on
right?
and
Like
on,
it
yeah.
depends on who you are, because there are some people out there that don't want to be touched, that don't want. So I think everybody's got their own green and red flags. There might be some
Well,
people who love narcissists.
There's a level to that. That brings me back to a relationship I had many years ago.
Many. A long.
And my red flag was the overwhelming physical contact. And because she would like jump on my lap and put her face in my face and be like right here, like nose to nose, and be like, "What are you doing? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What's going on with
She
you?" And
sounds
I'm
more like
whoa.
She sounds more like a puppy dog.
Yeah.
That's what puppy dogs
Yeah,
do.
like our dog does that. And I'm like, "All right,
Yeah.
enough. I get you're a dog, but this was a
And
girl.
then she just stares.
And she was a great girl. She was a great girl. But man, that one thing was like just such a red flag for me that I was just like, I can't deal with this. Like it was so long ago I can't remember all the things, but there was just in face to face constantly like, "What's going on here? Why don't you talk to me?"
I
And
mean,
I'm like,
he's a little
"Whoa."
you got a little trauma from that
I
one.
think I do. I
I
got
know,
a little
it's just like
PTSD from that.
A little bit, like not like serious, because that's
So now if
definitely
you ever
a more
understand,
intense
you
thing.
understand if you ever get like red in my face for too long, I'm gonna be like, whoa.
Now I have to do it.
Now
Now I have to do it just to mess with you because that sounds fun.
It's not.
So here's one of my points. One
Okay.
of my red flags or green flags, whatever. I think that they kind of go with whatever your personality is, because a green flag for me being that I want to be flirted with and stuff, but then I remember that I was actually starting to get involved with a guy, and he constantly wanted me to text him back. He constantly wanted communication, like all the time. Like it was, "How could you not text me?" And I was like, "I texted you 20 minutes ago." And he was like, "Well, what? But I haven't heard from you, and it's been like 20 minutes. And I was trying to tell you about this, and you didn't respond." And I'm like, I can't message you every 20 minutes. And
Right.
it got
Have
to
a
a
job,
point when
dude.
right. And he did too. He was actually he worked for security. Like he actually said that him and his people or whatever, they were security for the president. at one point. What is that called?
Secret Service.
Secret Service security. I don't think he was
think he was
Secret
bullshitting.
Service, though. I don't think he was.
I think he was bullshitting.
He may have been. Well, I bought it, but I tried to date him, and that's what happened. It was like constant, just like I felt like I needed security. Like, and then it got weird, and he got angry, and then he started to get angry, and then the messages were like, fine, if you're going to ignore me, I guess we had nothing anyways in the first place. And it was like 3 days in.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay,
Yeah. Yep.
red flag.
Guess we don't.
Right.
Peace out.
But that green flag was there when I first, like that flirting was there and things like that. So I guess that things just kind of, they progress into whatever. And
Hey, I think that's a great point. Like, the flags, green or red, aren't always right there at the beginning, right?
there's an orange flag too,
So
which
you
is
can be
the
like,
caution
all right,
flag.
hey, I mean, obviously you're getting into it because you see enough green flags that you're like, hey, all right, let's see where this goes. And then as time goes on, you're like, oh, red flag just popped up. Oh, shit.
Oh, another one.
Another one.
Oh, there was like at least 10 that one day.
There you go. There you go.
That was like-
But they're not all, it's not like someone shows up waving 10 red flags.
Right.
Hi, want a date?
Hey, yeah, I'm really into you. Don't mind me. I'll wink at you and flirt
Yeah.
with you. I
Yeah.
just did a weird wink. That was weird. I feel like I don't know what. That was weird. Anyways,
You're so weird.
I know. I just went
Red
to
flag.
wink like I was
Red
flirting, but I think I
flag.
look. Watch.
No.
It didn't work out, did it? It's. I'm flirting with you though. Like, hey,
No.
I'm into you.
Oh my God. How have I never seen?
So it's a good
you
thing
ever-
I didn't wink it.
Is that do you do that every time?
No, it's my
when you
right.
wink?
It's my right eye.
Wink with the other eye. And another one.
Red flag. He's making fun of me. Are you
wink.
making
Oh
fun
my
of me?
God. I swear I've seen you wink before.
I know.
But when you wink, if you're not watching this, she winks with one eye, closes the whole eye, and the other eye closes half while she's doing it, and then opens up again. So it's kind of like it's a wow. I've never seen that before. Red flag. I'm out.
It's
I gotta go.
over.
This
It's
bitch can't
over.
wink.
She can't flirt with me.
This bitch can't
I
wink.
could have said, "Shut up! I can wink." I winked. I've winked at you before.
I know, but I've never seen that wink.
It's a whiskey wink.
Oh, that's what it is. All right, here. Cheers to the whiskey wink.
Cheers to the whiskey wink. I'm
Whiskey
still
wink.
flirting with you. I'm sure if you were standing across from me in a bar, you would not come over. You'd be like, "I think that girl's got the twitches."
That girl, she's got a bit of the touch. That girl's into
I'm
you.
sorry,
But
this
did you
goes
see
all
how she
over
winked? She's been touched by something. She's got a little in her,
The schism.
something in her DNA that's a little off.
Sorry, that was funny. You were saying something and you were like, yours didn't make any sense either. Sorry. Welcome to the Raw Relationship Podcast. This
Yeah,
is
sometimes
Raw.
things don't always make sense.
Yeah, I think I just spit whiskey on your keyboard. I'm sorry.
Well, I hope it lasts. This recording survives. I tell you, I guarantee this is not the first time that computer's had whiskey in it.
I'm not going to ever wink at him again. I had no idea I winked so bad. Wink at me. Oh, that horse is dead. Whatever. How come you always have to be so perfect?
I don't. Oh, is that a red flag?
Green flag.
Green flag. Oh, hey.
You were perfect for me.
Perfect for me.
Thanks, baby.
That's what it is.
I think you just have to find your person, and if you feel like there's a red flag, really just make sure it didn't. It's, I don't know. Try to make
know what?
sense of it before you turn and leave.
Yeah. Look, I think everyone has red flags and green flags. Everyone, right?
Yeah.
To another person. To another person, there's always going to be some red, some green. Hey, as long as the greens outweigh the reds.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you think if somebody's a non-smoker and smoking's a red flag,
Yeah.
that's a big enough red flag to not date them? Or pot, if they're a pothead. Well, yeah, actually,
I don't know, man.
that's different. That's completely different. That's them just being stoned if they're stoned all the time and you don't like to be.
I don't know if it's enough of a thing to to call it off or not pursue a relationship, because I know plenty of people who are in both those situations. Like, hey, he's a smoker and I'm not, and
And their mouth
he
doesn't
steps
taste like an
outside.
ashtray.
He steps outside, he comes back in, he pops them in or whatever, whatever, however people deal with it. I don't. I wouldn't say those are things. I mean, it could be a thing you talk about, like, hey, I'd really like it if you try to pursue quitting.
I don't
for
think you
your
should ever get in a
health,
relationship, find a red flag, and be like, I'm going to fix that flag. I'm going to turn that flag green. I think that's an absolute setup for failure.
I think you're right. Because especially if it's speaking from a guy's perspective, if you come in, I'm like, I came into this relationship, be like, this is who I am. These are all my things. And you decide to come into it and be like, yeah, cool, I accept all those things. And then a few months in, you're like, you know what? I'd actually like to really change a few of those things.
It's wrong. I mean,
Then I'm like,
unless
what
it's
the
like
fuck?
health detrimental.
No.
But if you should definitely not be with somebody to create a honey-do list of what
No, you
they
can't do
need
that.
to do to be the right person for you.
You can't do that. They're you either accept the person wholly as they are when you get into the relationship, and
Not
maybe
wholly
go on
like
down the line.
religious, wholly like
No,
completely.
WHOLLY. Holy.
Like holy
Like the whole
cow.
thing, the entire empanada.
The whole enchilada. So
Take it or you don't. So
if you're getting in a new relationship, you always have to make sure you're balancing your red and green flags, right?
yeah.
So I think that that's part of it. If you're getting a new relationship, make sure you balance your red and green flags. Like if you think that they are actually completely wrong for you, but there's just a couple things you like, it might not be the right thing. But if you think that they're perfect for you, but there's just a couple red flags, it might not be time to turn and run.
100%. Because
Listen to your heart.
Yeah. Because obviously we've been together for
Oh my God.
almost 12 years now.
It's been like 28 years. Just
And-
kidding. There's people out there that have been. Congratulations.
Yeah, 100%.
50. Yeah.
But we've grown closer and closer together. I mean, there was things in our beginning that were like, oh, I'm not sure about that. And you're like, oh, I'm not sure about that. But we've grown closer and closer together. And maybe I shed a few of my bad habits, and maybe you shed a couple of yours, and maybe we're like, all right, even better. But all that being said, even though you shed, even if you still had those habits, I've just grown closer and closer to you. And I'm like, I just accept them now.
Right. It's not
know what
so
I mean?
much of a red flag. It's more of a personality trait.
Yeah,
and
we're
it's
just like-
something that maybe just kind of comes up and you're like, you
That's
know what? I
just-
would really appreciate if you change your tone when you ask me to do the dishes.
That
Tone.
has happened.
So I wonder if tone is a red flag too. Like,
I think that really falls into exactly what we were just talking about. Hey, sometimes you just grow together and you're like, in the very beginning,
still love
tone
everything
bothered
about
me.
you. Yeah.
And now, I just kind of learned to deal with it. Oh my God, because I understand the heart behind it. I understand where you're coming from. Like, you don't actually mean that tone. That's just kind of how someone talks. It's like, this is me. And you're like, you know what? I love you. And I'm just going to choose not to react. to
I
that.
I
It
think
set
that's
me off.
definitely one we need to put on our raffle is what is the effective tone and what is tone? I personally feel like you have to have a tone. It's emphasis on your voice.
Yeah.
It's emphasis.
Yeah.
It's people, like some people are really animated and they make faces while they're
Right.
talking.
Yeah.
You actually are very animated.
I make a lot of faces. I use my hands a lot.
Hey, yo.
I talk like an
throwing
Italian.
the pizza pie. Yeah. Yeah. So, I just,
All right, let's
I
make a
think
note.
that
We'll
it's
put it
part of
on.
your personality. We're going to put that on. Okay. So back to, so if it's a green flag situation and you get with somebody and everything's perfect, like you're saying, you accept more red flags as you go on because those green flags that have been planted are more important and in the ground deeper than the red flags that are coming from the sky.
Okay. I can
So you
agree
can
with that.
battle those.
I can agree with that. I would amend it to say I will accept yellow flags, caution flags.
That's a good one. I said orange
Cautions.
earlier. Yeah.
But it would be more like yellow. Caution. Not red flag is stop.
Stop the race.
Stop.
Oh, caution keeps it going.
Caution, you're still moving, but you slow down a little bit. Everybody slows down. Let's
Got it.
clear the debris. Let's get the
This
track
is
cleaned up
this is a
again.
really good conversation. Actually, I don't know if a lot of people actually talk about that. Like, hey, you know what? What you just did was kind of a red flag for me, and I'm feeling like we need to kind of clear the track.
Yeah.
Why did that happen? And can we turn it into a green flag? Can red flags be? Can red
Right.
flags
Well,
be flipped?
if we're using the NASCAR analogy, green flag always follows a yellow. And a red flag, after a red flag, it's a yellow, and then
Yeah.
a green.
Wow.
So you can work through those things.
I think
oh,
that
red
that's-
flag, all stop.
Let's
Everyone
NASCAR
parks
this
on the track.
Yeah.
Get that whole mess cleaned up, and then we're like, okay, we can keep going again. But we're under yellow because we're under caution. We're gonna go slowly.
Bitch, don't slip.
See how everything goes. Oh, everything's running smoothly now. Track is clear. All right, green flag, green flag, green flag. Go, 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 go.
Perfect.
So I don't know. I guess if we're gonna wrap up this whole thing saying one thing, like treat your relationship like a NASCAR race.
Yeah, make sure you go into caution before you before you drive away
Yeah.
or drive off the track or
Yeah.
run away or whatever. Like
Yeah,
give it a
incorporate
chance
the
then,
yellow
right?
flag.
Like incorporate the yellow flag. Green flags, red flags. Now there's a yellow and that makes a lot of sense. So heck, we came up with some
Yeah,
really good stuff
fucking
here.
Geniuses.
Jeez. Raw.
Cheers,
You know,
everybody.
and that's the thing. It's just from the top of our heads. Gosh, that's crazy and great.
All right.
Listen, if I was starting a new relationship and I heard this, I would be like, huh, maybe Joey gets a second chance.
Right.
Or,
Maybe I just
Ji-
pull-
or
maybe I just
Jimbo
pull the yellow
or
flag.
I don't know, Dave or whatever.
Sure.
Connor. Conrad.
Me and Tanner were getting
Tanner.
pancakes at Connor's house.
Blake. Right. So anyways,
All right,
but
babe, we
yeah,
gotta
I
wrap
think that definitely, yeah, it's absolutely a wrap. But I do have one more question.
Yeah.
In the beginning, was me interrupting you a red flag?
That's a good question. If you didn't hear this from like 2 episodes ago, we went through this whole pet peeve thing with the interruptions.
And
all.
I still interrupt. It's fine. He's getting used to it. So it's a green flag now.
No, it was a yellow flag.
Oh,
It was a yellow flag.
it was a yellow for
Yeah,
you
it was
because
like,
you had to
whoa.
kind of regroup
Yeah.
because you still
Because
liked
it threw me off.
You still
It,
loved
like,
me.
Yeah, it threw me into the wall. Threw me into the wall, blew a tire, had to go to the pit.
Okay. So question. We listen. This has got to. You guys have to
Come on.
comment on this. We have to hear. Like, what do you think? Like, interrupting is that. So if you have a conversation, you wait for somebody to completely stop talking.
Are you done?
Before you speak. Fine.
No, I mean, like, it's not a hard and fast rule, but I mean, there's politeness in conversation, of course, and I it's just how I've always felt. I feel disrespected if I get cut off. Like, let me just make my point, or let me just finish my sentence, and then feel free to jump in. We're having a conversation. Obviously, I want back and forth. I want to hear what you have to say, but at least let me finish my sentence before you jump in on top of me.
But
That's
what
my
if
thing.
what if somebody never stops talking, and you can't get a word in unless you interrupt?
Well, that's just rude. And then you do maybe need to interrupt.
Yeah. No, we're not talking about you.
Right. No, I understand.
But
I do.
okay.
Yeah,
I
totally. I
do
understand.
I do understand where you're coming from. I'm glad that you made that a yellow flag and it's probably still waving. And I love that you understand that about me. I appreciate you.
Well, I
really
appreciate you
do.
because I think you really have. We've talked about it plenty of times and gotten to a point where like you hold back a little bit, like I really want to jump in, but I'm gonna hold back because you respect me,
You're absolutely right.
and you're like, I'm going to wait for a second. And then I think it's maybe a little bit of a mental exercise for you to be like, I have to hold on to this thought for 30 more seconds. Okay, he's done. I still have the thought. Yes.
It's not
Okay,
the
let's go.
easiest thing for me.
know,
Is there
I
anybody
know.
else out there like that like you could like? I don't think it's even an ADHD thing. I honestly feel that some people feel that conversation is back and forth. It's I don't know. I feel like if
100%
so
back
on
and
our
forth.
podcast, right? So on our
back and
podcast, if
forth.
you spoke and I didn't speak until you got done speaking, what would that sound like?
Well, you're talking about having like a weird pause in between each of us talking. Like, I mean, interjecting. There's a difference between. Okay, you really want to do this? There's a difference between
Red flag.
interjecting
I did
and
it. I did
interrupting.
it. Okay.
So interjecting is like going along with the conversation. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally understand. Yeah. Oh, I had a thing like that too. Blah, 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 blah. Interrupting is, to me, more of a harsh cutoff. Like, so anyway, I was doing this thing like, oh, you know what? I did that once. By the way, hey, what are you doing? You know, totally cutting the other person off to derail the conversation.
But you made
It's
it sound
different.
like narcissism just now. Like it's interrupting isn't just like making it about yourself. It's just
Sometimes it is.
look at me, I'm a red flag. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Just always listen to your heart, right?
You're my green flag all day, baby. I love you.
Ditto. I love you so huge. Please join us again, like our podcast and subscribe. We just want to say thank you to all of our listeners. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode about green flags, red flags, and now the yellow flag.
Flags. Yeah,
Here's to the yellow flag.
we just broke ground. We came up with something new.
Yeah, don't completely run away and don't completely run to it.
All right. Just pause. Slow it down. Clear the track. Carry on. Green flags always follow.
They do indeed. All right, one more. Bye, you
All right.
guys.
Cheers. We'll see you next week.